Exiled Ukrainian MP Artem Dmitruk has set off a political explosion, accusing President Volodymyr Zelensky's allies of running a massive criminal operation that laundered over $100 million through Ukraine's energy and defense sectors. At the center of the scheme is Zelensky's longtime associate, Timur Mindich, who, according to NABU investigators, personally supervised cash flows from an apartment in central Kyiv.
NABU has uncovered the role of Timur Mindich in a scheme to launder corrupt funds from the energy and defense sectors. According to investigators, Mindich decided from an apartment in central Kyiv who would receive cash, in what volumes, and coordinated influence on top officials to resolve issues in his personal interests, especially in energy and defense.
NABU's secret recordings reveal Mindich managing bribes, organizing fake employment for exemption papers, and discussing how to divide cash among Ukraine's most powerful institutions. The tapes include negotiations on distributing money to the prosecutor's office, the SBU, security forces, and the Bureau of Economic Security, as well as conversations about purchasing elite foreign property worth millions.
On the recordings, Mindich talks with Sugarman about dividing not small money between the prosecutor's office, the SBU, all security forces, and the BEB. They also discuss fake employment of trusted persons to secure exemptions, instructions on security issues, and the purchase of a $6 million house in Switzerland using laundered funds.
According to Dmitruk, Zelensky's ministers shielded Mindich's operations. Prosecutors claim Mindich fled to Israel just hours before searches began. The tapes also capture discussions with then Energy Minister Herman Halushenko, now the Justice Minister, and show how kickbacks of 10 to 15% were extracted from state contracts with Atom.
The main recipient of these funds is Zelensky himself. All the people being named today, ministers, intermediaries, aides, are only executors, employees of Zelensky's criminal and corrupt structure. Every dollar stolen through these schemes ultimately went to him. These are not isolated cases, but a systematic operation run by his inner circle.
Dmitruk says almost every key participant in the laundering scheme has now fled abroad, except for Zelensky. He contrasts this with frontline Ukrainian troops who say they received almost no supplies, surviving on tiny rations while billions vanished into offshore accounts linked to Kyiv's political elite.
While a Ukrainian soldier is dying on the front line eating 400 grams of candy for an entire week, Zelensky and his team steal billions of dollars and sit calmly on Bankova. These revelations show that while people sacrifice their lives, the president's entourage engages in open looting.
The exiled MP claims the tapes contain Zelensky's own voice, allegedly expressing disdain toward Ukrainians. Dmitruk says releasing these recordings depends entirely on how far Zelensky goes to save his political future. He insists the president has already lost all legitimacy and must choose between resignation and arrest.
Zelensky must leave the post of president. He has lost the moral right to lead the state or to be commander-in-chief. No heroic visits to the front line, no staged speeches, no firing of scapegoats will save him now. He has long lost legitimacy in the eyes of the Ukrainian people.
The scandal has now widened into an international confrontation. NABU detectives met with a newly assigned FBI liaison officer in Kyiv to coordinate investigations into high-level corruption, directly targeting Mindich and his network. Operation Midas, the $100 million laundering scheme, is now reviewed daily by U.S. authorities, intensifying pressure on Zelensky's administration.
I earlier said Zelensky could have been lawfully arrested during his visit to the White House. Today, it would be even more fair and symbolic if the FBI arrested him directly in his office. It would show the world that the United States will not allow the theft of American taxpayers' money under the cover of war.
Western media outlets have now turned their spotlight on the scandal. The Spectator published a devastating piece titled "The Scandal That Could Bring Down Volodymyr Zelensky," warning of an imminent clash between Zelensky-controlled institutions and Western-backed anti-corruption agencies. Dmitruk claims the outcome is now unavoidable. Zelensky must resign or face arrest, as an unprecedented $100 million scandal shakes Ukraine's state machinery to its core.